Hey fam, it's your man Dante the Dark Knight, and our Philadelphia Eagles fall just short of a victory here, losing to the Arizona Cardinals 33-26. They fought, but they just could not pull it out. I'm a little disappointed. It was a winnable game. We weren't on the plus side of that win, but I'm still encouraged by what I saw by the young guy. Um, it's a tough loss. What do you guys think?
You gotta catch the ball when the ball comes to you. I mean, good effort. Jalen Hurts had a good effort. Um, Matt Pryor, man, all the sacks. I'm gonna say this. I think it was one sack that came up from the left guard, but all the sacks came from Matt Pryor. The pressure that was put on over that right tackle. This dude is atrocious. He is terrible. I could play that position better than he can. Um, we just got outplayed, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Our like I said, that O line, we can't sustain that. If we want to build the team around Hurts, we better get him some help on that O line. Cause that got a little bit ridiculous down the stretch when they needed to come up big.
Yeah, I mean this. I understand our offensive line's been, it's 13 different changes in 14 games. But you got to realize something. You got to do. anything and everything to keep the guy from hitting your quarterback. If you got to hold the guy, hold him. I'd rather take the penalty than the possibility of him throwing an interception because he got his hand hit or the fumble. You know,
Yeah, it
I'm
was it was it
yeah,
was
it's a tough loss, man.
it is
It
a
It's a
was.
tough
tough
They
loss.
loss.
only won 7 games. Like, come on, the Cardinals, they were beatable. They
Yeah,
were
they were.
beatable. I was a little salty.
I can tell you this right now: Devontae Smith, the wide receiver from Alabama, looks looked pretty good in Eagles green. Sorry,
Who's that? Who is that?
Devontae Smith. He's probably gonna
For
win the Heisman Trophy in
oh
college
yeah, yeah,
football.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. He's a dynamic receiver. I've seen him. Tonight though, just came up too short.
We'll put that GG in our
we came up short tonight, man. I'm disappointed. GG. Who's GG? Very beatable. Keith says. Um,
GG. If you touch it
you
on the
could
screen, it's like a fist pump.
you can see when Peterson takes over the game. Someone else says, um, "Brother Goddard was right there. He gave up. He gave up. He gave up on it. That was on, I guess, the last pass of the game. Duggan's whole staff is terrible. That's what someone else says. Anthony H says that. I'm okay. We were competitive. At least we were in the game. We were there. We were in the
Yep.
game,
Yep.
and I guess that's look at a team that's 4-8-1. You can't kid yourself into thinking this is a good team. So that's good for a team like we are at this moment. You know what I'm saying? To be in the game and have a chance to pull it out at the end. I guess that's all you can ask for. But this was a winnable game. This was a winnable game,
Yeah.
and putting
Yep.
up 26 points was impressive.
They did it.
Three touchdowns by Jalen Hurts in the with his arm, and then one with his legs. He accounted for all four touchdowns.
Yeah, you know
He
what?
did a tremendous job.
I gotta give this out there, man. Michael Jacquet, he did the best thing possible against the most premier receiver in the NFL. D Hop is a you D Hop is one of the guys where Darius Slay, you keep him on the whole game. But Michael Jacquet, I mean, even though this guy put up over 100 yards and a couple touchdowns, one touchdown, he did the best thing he could do. Uh, I've been we've been leading the ship on Jim Schwartz, getting rid of him. With the guys that he had out there, we had what, two turnovers, we had a couple a sack or two. And our defense actually played well, gave us the ability to actually win this game. But at the end of the day, I mean, we came up too short.
Yeah, at the end of the day, that's what happened. Brian Ballard, Jalen played pretty good, but we still had a lot of the same issues we did with Carson. If Carson took that safety or had that sacks he did, he would have gotten killed by everyone.
He
Um,
was out. He was out of the pocket. He was out. He's
yeah,
on the side of the tackle, and they didn't review. They can't review those calls. So it's yeah.
yeah. Um, Good game. Uh, Doug abandoned the run again. Why is he still calling the plays? We all wonder that. But my
There
son
was a good
says,
rush
good
defense.
game.
There was a good rush defense. Uh, Miles Sanders did touch the ball about 17 times in the run game. In the run game, he touched the ball 17 times. Even he had his average was about 3.8. But it goes back to thinking like better play calling in different situations of the game. Like was the fourth down call? You gonna call a uh, um a zone read to the running back? Like that's easy to read. Jordan Hicks know our plays. So of course he's going to jump that gap and make that tackle. You
Mhm.
got to change it up in different times. I love seeing that they got Quez. I've been talking about Quez Watkins all season. He is the fastest person on the field. Whenever he steps on the field, he is the fastest person out there. He should have more looks than the couple catches he had today. We saw it on that screen pass. That one screen pass he caught in versus Phil went up the sideline for a touchdown. That's that was all speed. He has the speed to get open. Like I cried and moaned about Alshon Jeffrey. He got a lot of favorable calls to that, and I appreciate him for it.
Mhm.
But at the same time, man, it's this guys on this field that can provide more than just getting the call every single time. And
Alshon's slow.
yeah,
Alshon's slow.
Oh,
I mean, if
he's ultra
Quez
slow.
gives us a better opportunity to at least get yards after the catch, you're not getting much after yards after the catch with Alshon. So I definitely agree. We need to get him more in the rotation.
yeah, I totally agree with that. Like Quez Watkins is the guy, and I've been, like I said, I've been tooting this horn all week. I mean, all year. Is getting these speed guys out there and do crossing routes, these different crossing routes, these different screens. Um, don't do a reverse with Jalen Rager. I understand that it might work here and there, but the guy was charging straight up field. Like situational football, your awareness with situational football is terrible as a play caller. Yeah, G Green Quez is faster than Rager. He ran a 4.32. But besides running a 4.32, you can see the speed difference. Rager is fast, and he tested Patrick Peterson a lot today. It was a couple times that Peterson should got a call for pass interference for holding Rager. But in the day, if you're not running 100% from the time that the players say the ball is height, you're not going to get those calls. You got be busting it from the time the ball is height to the end of the whistle is blown.
Look, man, I, the young guy played okay. He played all right. Do I think he has more talent than Carson Wentz? I don't know about that, but I know that we put up 24 points and 26 points in 2 games that he's played, far more than those are like the most points we put up this year, right? I mean,
Yeah,
consecutively.
QB
Um,
rating over 100.
yeah, QB rating over 100. He's doing some good things. So I don't know if he's the quarterback of the future, but if Wentz has decided that he wants to leave because he can't win a starting job over this guy, so be it. Let him go. Jalen Hurts, if he is the quarterback, I don't know. I still need to see some more. We have 2 more games to go to see what else he can do and the such. But I can't abandon the comment by or the report
Hmm.
before the game of what Carson Wentz is thinking over there about not wanting to be a backup, and if he has to be a backup, he wants to be traded instead of fighting for a job. I'm still hyped up over that. But today's game, we came short. We had an opportunity. I said that. I said that Arizona was beatable in this game, and they showed chinks in their armor today. We could have won that game. We
Hmm.
just came up a little short. What was the deal with Ertz as a placeholder there? That was a debacle there. What?
Well, Cam Johnson got injured. I think he has a concussion. I think he got hit for a concussion. So Zach Ertz is the backup
But that snap
placeholder.
was terrible. He threw it
But
to
That
yeah,
Kirk.
that snap, yeah, it was
Come on.
atrocious. Snap was atrocious. Let's be honest.
yeah,
For to have anybody back there holding, I think Cam Johnson would have did the same thing.
Yeah. It hit the ground before it got to his hands. What's he gonna
yeah,
do?
it did. It did.
What's he gonna
And as a snapper, I take that personal because I was a long snapper. That's like my third position on the field. So I learned that from an early age how to long snap. And the one thing about snapping for a field goal, I mean, that's the easiest part of your job. It's a simple snap behind. You don't even have to do what they call the hitch snap. It's a simple lost snap. That's basically what they tell you to do. It's a lost snap because the guys you have there that's catching the balls are normally not the athletes that play the games. Normally the backup quarterback or it's like the punter or somebody that's not usually handling the football all the time. So for that to be a terrible snap like it was, it's not on Ertz, it's on the snapper, and yeah, bad
Yeah,
football all around,
It
man.
hurt. It hurts today.
They
yeah,
they
it
played like they
hurts.
didn't have no heart in the beginning. In the first half, I said they have no heart. They have no energy. They have no fight in their system. Something turned around, and they start playing up to what we expect them to play for. And I appreciate that they went out there with some effort to actually ball out. They all balled out.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I think they actually started stepping it up in the second quarter before halftime.
Yeah, it's
Um,
just that they have better athletes than we do right now. Let's be honest.
Some comments. I'm good on Carlson. I know what he is. I don't think Wentz has it in his heart to play. I think he just wants to haunt, hunt elk and be a family man. Just my opinion.
Yo, he's a
So he,
vegetarian now. He don't even eat that stuff. That's
but he
crazy.
still kill it. Wow, that's an
Uh,
oxymoron.
right?
He's a vegetarian, but he's a hunter.
yeah, he
Wow,
changed his
that
diet up this year, and that's probably
wow.
why he's playing the way he is.
All
Nothing on
right,
the vegetarian.
JT says I still like Wentz in spite of his comments. He still likes Wentz because obviously
JT
JT,
is
you
drunk.
saw.
JT's been drinking. All right, we've been talking in between the game. He had a lot of drinks in the system. He's been drinking. He smoked a couple cigars, not just one. He smoked a second cigar.
All right, so JT, they're blaming it on the alcohol. Hurts is a better football player than Wentz. I'm not talking about playing QB. If you ever play football, you know what I'm talking about. If they needed him to punt, I think he could do it. Um, uh, maybe I don't know.
Who?
He's talking about Hurts and his ability or
But
drive
but
to play football. He's not just a quarterback; he's a football player. That's what he's trying to stress.
yeah, he has the ability
Hassan
to
says,
do
"Nah,
that.
special teams hurt us. Who let the defender run up the middle to block the punt?
Yeah,
Yeah, that
The
was
yeah,
long
that
big. That
snapper,
that
the
was,
was
long
yeah,
snapper. If you go back and look at it,
uh,
the long snapper said "Ole,"
yeah.
just like Matt Price said "Ole" and turned around, looked at the quarterback getting sacked.
Special teams is a little problematic.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Everything was, but all right.
I
So
always preach this. I always preach this. I'm gonna say this real quick before you get going. I
sure,
always say
sure.
this that on special teams, the one things that kill us is the penalty when we hit the kicker or we not paying attention and the man that you're actually blocking releases for a pass. That's what always kills us. I'm always looking for the fake. Always looking for the fake. And the thing about that is, it went back to when we played the Cowgirls back in 2016, and they ran that fake against us. And I was saying in the game, I said, look, they're about to run a fake. The way they're lined up and nonchalantly looking around, you could tell some players have that telltale signs. Some of these guys don't play poker, but as a football player, you should be able to diagnose that these players are about to go out for a pass play. I mean, situations when special team coaches address it the right way, you're never going to learn. You're not going to find out. But in that situation, they came out differently, and you could see that they came out with a different bounce. As a defensive coordinator or just guy on defense, you did it right. You kept your defense out there. But these guys not paying attention to what's going on around them. Their situational awareness is terrible.
Mm, man, defense came up big again today.
Yeah, they did. They balled.
33 points doesn't reflect it, but the effort was there. Big turnovers. That turnover when Arizona was deep and about to score, really about to
Yeah.
score, and that interception was huge. The defense came up kind of big today. I'm disappointed in the offense not being able to produce, but. Um, I said that they would need about 30 something points to win this game, but I didn't think that the defense would give up 30 something points. I'm really shocked in the fact that we gave up 33 points. I was like, wow. I thought if we score 30, that would be more than enough to beat Arizona, but unfortunately, we gave up 33. Um,
Listen,
man,
Not
D
for
Jalen
our
Hop
Hurts had
is
corners.
a
Our
beast.
corners. Our corners are, we're
we
missing
got no
some.
corners. We had
I
no
mean,
corners out
yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Come
Nick
on.
no.
Nicky Roby Colton played a heck of a game, and we've been trashing him all season.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
he
he
stepped up
played
a
out of
little
his
bit.
mind. Listen, I gotta say this. When was the last time that I don't want to bash him again? But Jalen Hurts had combined yards over 400 some yards combined. Um, when was the last time we had a quarterback do that? I'm not trying to say anything bad about Wentz. I know you had 300-yard games, and he's been, had a perfect passer rating before. But that's been in the past. In the last 2.5 seasons, we haven't seen anything like that.
No, we haven't seen that. Uh, Kyle O'Brien said you can tell the lack of discipline with the young guys on the O line. False starts will kill a good drive. Yes, they will. Um, Isaac says, why? Wasn't anyone in front to catch the
Richard
batted ball.
Rogers.
Where's Richard Rodgers when you need him? That was the desperation play. We could have done some things earlier in the game that
Yeah.
would have made it a lot closer to then than the Hail Mary at the end of the game. We could have had control of this game essentially had we taken
Yeah.
care of business. But you know, this is the sign of our season. This has been our season, and you know, it's
Are we
nothing. It's
officially eliminated?
I no, we're probably still not officially
I don't
Well,
eliminated.
the
think
I
we.
don't think.
Cowboys won today.
But the Cowboys don't matter because the thing is,
Yeah, and
it's
our
the
thing
football team
was
and the Giants.
we
They
needed the
lost. They both
we
lost.
we needed Washington to lose, which they did, and we needed to win. And then
And
we,
we
if we
did.
won today, we could take care of our own destiny because we play Washington next week, I believe it is. I think we play Washington next
Yeah, I
week.
think we play
So
Washington and then the
In
Cowboys.
Dallas.
yeah, and then Dallas. So had we won today, we probably can control our own destiny because we needed. I think the Giants to lose one out of their remaining games, and they play like Baltimore next week. So I don't see them beating Baltimore. So that would have been the game. We could have controlled our own destiny, but now I don't know what has to happen for us to make the playoffs. But
I gotta drink some more. That's what happens. And I gotta eat these. I made some delicious steaks. I marinated overnight, and I'm about
Ooh,
to eat some steaks, man.
fancy.
we
What
about
do
to
we
eat some
think of
statistics.
Akib Talib and his
Yo, I didn't know who
Oh,
that
he was
was. I
yo.
thought it was Nick Cannon. I'm like, who
Yo,
is this
number one
talking?
trending topic on Twitter. We were
He
like,
was
who is
rough. He was
that?
rough,
Who is
yo.
that?
You know,
Can I
he
be honest?
reminded me. He reminded me of Magic Johnson when Magic Johnson first went in the booth.
No, no, he's
That's
No,
worse than
might
that.
be the a lot of a lot of the players that come into the media side of things usually will get like a speech person. He might have to do that.
right? Yeah, he's
He
gonna
got
have to do
too
it.
much of the country boy
Yeah, yeah,
slang in there. He like, man,
yeah, 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 yeah. That's why I'm telling you. He reminded me of Magic. When I first heard Magic in the booth. Magic said, "Oh, he threw the ball away." I said, "No, did
Hey, he
Magic
told
did
him
not
Yo,
just say throw the
he
ball
was
away.
real. No,
He
no,
said he said, "Oh, he throwed it away." I said, "No,
no.
Magic did not just say he
he
throwed
had
it."
good insights though.
He did have good
Yeah,
insight.
he
Had
did.
good insights, but you couldn't stop laughing. And then once you saw what he was wearing, and everybody was comparing it to the old
Yeah,
Falcons and stuff,
Yo,
it
so
was a mess.
Nichelle, Dante, what
yo,
Talib had on and how he was talking went to the theme of the show, right? Dante was coming from Mount Airy Dante, the uptown Dante,
yeah,
Could have had
yeah.
that
explicit
same
language.
boy
The
cussing.
way Talib was doing his thing, I'm like, yo, what brother from the hood is up there in his jaw? I mean, because he kept saying dog, he kept saying man, he kept. I'm like, yo, who is this dude? He was
Telling them,
real. He was 100%
oh, he kept it
real.
100.
He was
He
one
definitely
He
hundred
kept it
percent. He
100.
was 1,000% real.
And you
He
know
was
what?
1,000.
I'll be honest. I was annoyed with him early on. I was very annoyed with him early on. But as the game kept going on and he kept getting better insight, he got better
yes,
during the game.
yes.
Yo,
That's
look,
how the team
here's
was.
some
Our
comments. Let's
team
hear
got
what the
better.
people have to say about him. Kyle O'Brien says every time he said, "Man, I took a
Hey,
shot." Your
hey,
boy
and
is bomb right now.
hey,
Uh, Tyler says. Tyler says, "I'll take Talib over Joe Buck Aikman and
oh
Chris
my God,
Collinsworth."
I
over
take him on Chris
Um,
Collinsworth.
any
Bill
day, like
Crow says,
day.
Keeb was right. He was real.
Yes, he was.
Um, Rob Griffs. I'm sorry. I thought he was good, but he had some good pointers, and you can kind of relate to him. Same shit you guys do. Gotta respect him. Yeah,
He was drinking
for
up there.
real.
He had a flask in his pocket. So he's like,
Yeah, I like Anthony H says I like Talib announcing. Look, if you can get a check cut for
Right?
doing that,
yes.
man,
Yes,
all
wearing that
respect due.
suit.
All respect due. Nothing against him, man. I think he's going to. This may be his first
Mm.
shot at doing the
What she make
color
look like she
commentary
been
on a
touching
game.
face? I saw that. I'm jealous. What she make?
No, I
Who?
made a mistake, and I'm sorry. Like Dante did last week when he came on eating
Did
like
his
grapes or something.
reaction? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I marinated
Uh,
steak and I had to get a piece before there's a certain level of steak when you make steak, right? After you cook it, you let it rest for about 5-10 minutes. After that, you got to eat it. Once you cut into it, it's delicious. And
yeah.
I had to get a piece. I had to get a piece,
You
man.
like, let me get a piece of steak.
Yes. Oh man, that was delicious. That's probably one to put. Oh man. So shouts out to. I want to do this. I know we don't normally do. We're pissed off. We're pissed off after the game. I'm not as pissed off as normally I would be
Yeah,
because
because
there
we
were
played
some
well.
signs of life. There are some situations in that game where it could have been done better. Our right side of the offensive line, where Matt Pryor is terrible. I saw Brandon Brooks. Brandon Brooks might be back by the end of this season from Achilles injury, which is crazy. But I will welcome him back and kick McBride to the side because he's like a turnstile.
Oh
So
yeah. Oh, Matt Pryor lets everybody up in the club. He
Oh
cannot
my
be a
goodness.
bodyguard.
Everybody,
no,
Everybody
every
be
getting
like
up in
member
this.
the
of the
club.
club.
Everybody
That's
getting in VIP. If Matt Pryor is at the door, all your boys, all your homies, y'all getting in VIP. Everybody getting where they want to get. This boy couldn't block the sun if it was in his
No,
eyes.
we don't
Ah,
get
so
all
to
right.
the
like that.
holidays. I want to do this to the holidays. To our Eagles getting a high draft pick, Devontae Smith. It sounds good at this particular point, and maybe another offensive lineman. To Jalen Hurts balling out. And to this delicious steak I made. Cheers.
Cheers, man. Down the hatch. 3, 2, 1. So, yo, we haven't decided because our regularly scheduled show comes on Thursday, which is
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve. So, I
Michelle gonna
guess
be in
we,
like it. Where you gonna be in the
yeah,
Bahamas somewhere?
Michelle gonna be on the beach,
You gonna be
sunny
on the
beach.
beach.
Where you going? Where are you going?
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica. She's going to be on the sunny beach in Costa Rica while we're here celebrating
Shoveling out
Christmas the
snow.
right way. The right way. Michelle, you doing it wrong. Well, you doing it right. We're gonna be here celebrating it the right
Hater,
way with the
hater,
cold and all that. All that. I don't.
hater.
Oh my God. I don't know. You selling us out. You from here. You from here.
It's gonna be like 55 degrees this week coming up here.
55. It's 20 right now. What are you talking
It's
about?
We'll be all
cold
right.
as
We'll
heck.
be all right. I'll bring
All
you
right, so
something
we
today.
we're
I'll
gonna
bring you
we're gonna
something.
decide though. We may come on Christmas Eve. I don't know, but if we do not, I want to wish all of you guys a happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, and Merry Christmas. If we do not come on next Thursday, our Eagles play next week versus the Washington football team. And I guess there's not much to play for since we blew the game today. I don't know what our odds are or our chances are of remaining live in the
The
playoff
Giants
race.
lost. The
The
Washington
Giants,
football
no,
team
Giants
lost.
playing tonight. They haven't lost yet, but we needed to win. We needed to win. So
Yeah, we
I
definitely
don't know
did.
what the playoff pictures look like tonight. We'll have a clear picture, I guess, after the Giants play and whatever. But we'll see you guys next week. Maybe we'll definitely see you guys next Sunday on game day. We'll be here. I don't know if our co-host will be back from the Bahamas. I mean, I mean Costa Rica and all, or the sunny place where she's going. But we'll be here. Me and Pat will be here because we stay here and we celebrate the season like it's supposed to be celebrated. Why you
Drink it.
why you you
I'll have
running?
my
Why you running?
laptop.
Why you running, though, Michelle? Why you running? Stay here and take like. No. We
Why you
wish you
want me to suffer? I'll
to.
look. I'll be there. I still have to work, so we made sure we had Wi-Fi the whole nine. So I'll have all my equipment with me anyway, so it doesn't matter.
All right, okay, so we may get her. But no, we hope that you have a safe trip and enjoy yourself, man. And everybody enjoy the holiday and enjoy life, man. I had a friend of mine pass just the other day, and it just makes you reflect, man. Enjoy this holiday, enjoy your life, enjoy this time, because we don't
Yeah.
know how long we'll be here, man. Enjoy it with your family. We'll
Right.
see you guys next Eagles Talk, maybe Thursday, but definitely Sunday. I'm your man, Dante the Dark Knight, for my co host, Nichelle and Pat. We're out. Peace.